Within 2 weeks, this is going to be green and lush. It's time. If you're anything like me, you absolutely love mowing your lawn all year round. You love that green lush look. Unfortunately, if you've got a warm season grass, over these cooler months, it's going to go dormant, lose a bit of colour, and there's no issue with that. What we're going to do though is overseed my TifTuf with this perennial ryegrass seed. And then over the cooler months, we're still gonna have a green, lush lawn. This stuff germinates super quickly. I've done this a couple of times before. I normally do it a little bit earlier. I'm by no means an expert in it, but I'm gonna show you the process and you can follow along and see how well it turns out or how bad it turns out. Now let's go and have a look at our area we're gonna overseed. Okay, so this is my TifTuf hybrid Bermuda grass. It's a couch grass. I really haven't done anything with it for about 3 weeks. Over the growing season, I was mowing it at about 12 or 13 millimeters and it was looking spectacular. It's looking a bit average at the moment because I have not done a thing with it, knowing that we're going to cut it right back. And that's what we're going to do today. We are going to scalp it as low as we can. And we're going to do that today with this $449 Massport 460. Now the reason we're using this is just I've been testing it for turf and tools. Plus these Massport mowers do generally go pretty low. That deck is right on the grass there. Now after doing that, we could probably hit it with a cylinder mower and go even lower. I don't really want to chew up the blade on my cylinder mower though, so I had this mower set at level 1, which is the lowest, and it was doing a pretty good job. Right at this point here though, I was able to drop it even 1 lower, which probably isn't recommended, but hey, it worked pretty well. Look how low this thing got. Now we use the roto-cut attachment on the Ego multi-tool. I find these are great when you are scalping or doing a renovation at really digging out those edges. So this is one way to abuse this attachment, but I normally use it just to do the edges on the really low cut turf that I have here. It gives it a real nice scissor cut as opposed to tearing it like the trimmer line. Now this is the Allet Sterling. It's one of my cylinder mowers, but it has interchangeable cartridges. I've just put in this Verticutter cartridge that's really going to cut vertically. I don't think it's 100% necessary here, but hey, we're going to use it. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully this is going to be a nice bed for our perennial ryegrass seed. Within 2 weeks this is going to be green and lush. Okay, this is the bit I hate. I always worry about getting the coverage right, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're going to throw down about 1 kilo for that small area there. I'm going to use a fertilizer spreader to spread it. Now I went over this multiple times in multiple different directions, just trying to get the best coverage that I could, just using this fertilizer spreader here. It's not the most amazing thing, but hopefully we got it down well enough. Then I rolled it in with the cylinder mower just to try and give it the best contact with the soil as possible. So it might work, it might not work, but I will give you an update either way. As soon as I get some sort of germination, I'll give you a look at how it's going. So make sure you're following or subscribed or whatever it is, and I'll see you next time.